Hello, Earth Angels. What a beautiful day together in nature. Do I have something for us today? I promised posts that they are awakening all of us. Today is about covered narcissist. Yes, covered narcissist is a personality disorder where he or she thinks they are the center of the universe. They are so inferior, so insecure, manipulative, yet at a very high, dangerous level of social intelligence. It is so dangerous, believe me, that initially we do not expect or watch the red flags. Again, I mentioned it is so dangerous to an extent that only recently the DSM, Diagnostical, Statistical Manual of Psychiatry, is yet to know, acknowledge, and learn like all of us about the personality of covered narcissist. We all are to watch and learn, and sadly, there's always someone among a family member or a wife or a husband or a manager, even in psychiatry and therapy, few are covert narcissist, and it has been proven, and these are not my words. I promised you that every day I go through 2 hours of statistics, studies, and all these around the world psychiatry, psychology data to share a post for you and even for me so that our heart is always happy. Now, there are two types of covered narcissist. Today's post, I will share the symptoms and the signs. Another post, I will share the solution. Two types of covered narcissist, which is a personal disorder, a psychological personal disorder, where even the cognitive functions, the brain cells, even the endocrine system, every part of the chemical neurology part of the brain is already rewired by that person, that he or she is the most important person in the world. Are you ready? Type 1 is overt. Overt means visible. You already can spot that person easily because why? That family member or manager or CEO or even a normal friend is so bossy and visible in life that he or she has to always be right and has to humiliate their friends, their wife, their husband, their co-worker, their employee in public. They are simply like dictators. That is why it is so visible to spot them. Again, today's post, I'm sharing the signs and symptoms, the solution, and another post. So, overt is type 1. We already realize they are so visible in society like a dictator's persona. Number 2, covered means invisible. So invisible. And even in the invisible hidden type, example, there is conscious, subconscious. Conscious is now I am talking to you from my heart and I'm aware of every single word I'm saying to reach out to your heart. Subconscious, it's below the consciousness. So covered is hidden. There are two types of that hidden type. Type A, who appears to be as a victim. I'm sure in your life, I am so sure in your life you had a friend or still have a friend or a husband or a wife or a manager or a CEO or even an owner or even the most higher status in society always comes to you as a victim. Oh my God, the whole world has always been bad to me. The whole world is not fair to me. The whole world is not treating me right. And what do you do normally? What did I do? What do we do? We always run for help and we always fall for that entrapment. Why is that? Because they have been proven by psychiatry and psychology that they are so intelligent, very high infinite dose of social intelligence. Believe me, when you do your homework, the psychology and psychiatry have not yet found a solution. I will not tell you what's the best solution till the next post, because today again is all about signs and symptoms and how to recognize the red flag. So they come to you all the time as a victim, always energy vampiring you, making you feel guilty, making you feel so vulnerable to an extent that you always are ready to offer help. Part 2 is the hero type. The person who is the empath, he or she that shows up in society, that they're always donating charity and they're always cheerleaders or. Now, don't take me wrong. There are so many nice people out there like Mother Teresa, or following the path of Mother Teresa, who are helping everybody in the world. Hats off for those people, and I myself learn from them daily. Yet, now I'm talking about covert narcissists. Those heroistic types, they appear like a hero, helping everybody, empathy with everybody. They will make you feel that you are the most important part in their life. You are the love of their life. You are the best friend. You are the best person they can trust. And all these patterns of emotional blackmail, which we all initially fell for it, even among friends. Again, wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, CEO, management, all these higher position. Again, lead by example is the best thing a person can come to you and me with humility and kindness. But believe me, how do you recognize the red flag that there's something wrong over here? Example, when that person, he or she, causes you an emotional abuse. Example, if you're going through with that person for a feedback, or you're explaining how you feel without even thinking twice, he or she will tell you, you do not have the right to feel that way. When you hear this statement, you do not have the right to feel that way, know in your heart, psychology and psychiatry and normal life is self-aware and self-clear that he or she is emotionally abusing you, making you feel so insecure, making you feel guilty and doubtful, and you might wonder, did I say that? Did I really mean that? The other line they will pull on you, I am so harmed, I am so hurt personally by your words to me. They make it feel that you just almost killed them emotionally, mentally, physically. And that is called also in psychology gaslighting. Gaslighting is the very top tools used by covert narcissists. Now, I'm trying my best not to use a complex, sophisticated vocabulary. I am like you. I want to learn, I want to know, I want to feel, I want to be love and light, I want to share love and light. That is why on purpose, I do not use sophisticated words. You want sophisticated, complex world? Look for the manuals around the world of psychiatry and psychology. This is how I learn. This is how you will learn to watch the red flag before it's too late. Again, covert narcissist is one of the most dangerous personality disorder that if you were single and you are with that boyfriend or that friend, or you are to leave that person immediately and don't look back. Again, I mentioned in this solution, I will do another post. So he or she will make you feel vulnerable, insecure, guilty, and if it doesn't work, they will fire on you like a dictator, and they are so intelligent that they have the whole world to lose. That is why they will do any way and any mean within their reach. They're very scared of facing you, by the way. They will always pull up the social intelligence and the high position they have, or the card that the prey victim, or another card where they are heroes of society, and they will do their internal and external networking and a whole army of social intelligence to make you look bad in society. Why is that? Because they have a lot to lose. All their career have been based as a foundation of manipulation. All their high positions, even if they're not in high positions, by the way, again, I mentioned, there are so many beautiful leaders out there that they are lead by example. I myself dream of being that person who's that leader, that he or she, I look up for them since I was a kid up to this age. We are all to learn something new every day and to realize and acknowledge when she or he is a perfect, humble, humility, kind friend, best friend, husband, wife, manager, CEO, president, whoever that person is. No one has the right ever to make you feel less of yourself unless you give them the green light to. Remember, our journey of self-love, self-validation, self-acknowledgement, nobody will ever give that to you. You are to give it to yourself. If in doubt, talk to me, send me your comments. My number is always on my posts. So again, back to Covert Narcissist. It's a personality disorder where he or she finds manipulation to go higher in society, appears very friendly, appears warm, appears as an empath, and in office they grow the ladder, up the ladder to reach the highest positions ever through that persona of looking like he or she are Mr. Perfect, Miss Universe. And believe me, the minute you need help, they will run away. They'll be the first one to leave you alone. But at that stage, it's too late because that person is either your husband, your wife, or your manager, or your CEO, or in a very high position that you need that job. To an extent that, believe me, I've had situations where friends were physically ill, and that manager or that CEO forced them to go to work. That is not an empath. That is not a humble person. That is not a person that is looking like a hero. No, neither a victim. Sorry, it's a very deep subject and it's a very dangerous personality disorder. In fact, it's one of the most dangerous personality disorders in the world, and I highly recommend you to do your homework about Covert Narcissist and watch the red flags. Like, I've been there, I've done mistakes, I have fallen into that entrapment, and I pray to Almighty God that I do not fall again. But falling is standing up again. As I mentioned before, resilience, bouncing back, they can never manage to break you unless you do manage to allow yourself to be broken. And what a beautiful place to be broken, like in Japan, when the glass or the dish is broken, they fix it and glue it with gold. And I mentioned that, and I always mention it. They highlight the broken parts, the scars, the vulnerability that makes us stronger. I can go on and on and on. Because I love you so much, I will try my level best to share with you that we learn together how to be the most humble, beautiful person in the world. Remember, you are beautiful, you are humble, you are unique, you are one of a kind. Almighty God sent you so unique that no one else can be but you. Love you so much. To be continued. Chamuel of Light. Bye for now.